Basically, they were hoping they found their next.
Felt like running a simulation, but I'm like, hey, you feel me? College football is out right now. Let's get some more content, man. Let's get some more games in, bro. You feel me? Let's play a little bit more before I get in some simulations, man. Because I really do like, simulations. But right now, though, I feel like, man, we on a winning streak right now, 4-0. Hopefully, we keep it up. Real shit, you know what I'm doing, man. Pick one of the best defenses, and we rocking out with it.
Come on, man.
And luckily, the Raiders were without Derek Carr that game, and they were terrible. Despite Osweiler throwing for those 160.
I can't believe Georgia falling off like that. Georgia used to be that way. Man, we just still trying to get the controls down pat, man. But the controls.
Watching that game, don't watch this nigga do this to me. Great day.
Playoff made it clear that once again, the quarterback situation needed to be addressed in the offseason.
Slowing it down because of ad blocker. All your ads blocked online with
Welcome to Hudson Stadium in Eugene. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Howie Rose down on the sideline. Hello, Howie.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Hudson Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Howie. And the Ducks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Presto. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And a decent game there before the defense makes a stop.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then the offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. You used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row, or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like it.
Might have a chance. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Caught in the backfield and shot. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat, and I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job on the game.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. Recovered by the defense. And he's out. Ball by himself down the middle. He's at the 20. The 10. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
I've been so proud of these quarterbacks that don't be looking like nothing at all. With a touchdown.
And that is a defensive lineman's dream. Ball on the ground, pick it up, make some moves, take it all the way to the house. Palmer, I did think he was going to run out of oxygen.
Yeah, David, I don't know if that guy's ever run that far in his life. They're going to have to get him some oxygen on the sideline soon because he's got to go back on the field right away.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB. And he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
That's caught. It's Becker. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play action. Great job of confusing the defense a little bit, making them honor the run, and then throwing the ball in the lanes right behind them.
Escapes the pressure going right. Unloads to the wideout.
Good catch.
And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Richard. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
To the air, it's Hoover. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Look at the big fella doing work in the secondary, the big tight end, catching the ball, and he's just shooting these little DBs away. Get off me.
Running inside, it's Richard. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The Hoosiers hit it quickly to the line. Rides to the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught. They will score. Touchdown, Indiana. They get the touchdown. That is a brand new tattoo to commemorate the moment.
And I don't think the offensive coordinator's happy about that either. You don't want to see your quarterback get hit like that. Great job standing in there, though, and delivering the ball, even with the defense.
Oh, yeah. That's why he's foot.
And it's no good. Had a chance to tie it and couldn't do it.
For 2019, it is culminated in
An
come on.
auspicious
What the
start
fuck?
with the
Going
kickoff
on,
out of
bro?
bounds and great field position for this offense.
Please.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Moore throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on third down, Dante Moore. He's going to run it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Really nice job by the defense.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Moore to throw for it on fourth down. He got enough, slides, and moves the sticks on fourth and short.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. In the gun on third down, Moore. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Love the effort on defense that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarred the ball loose.
Fourth down, Moore. Under fire.
Let's go.
Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Defense
Nowhere
perfect.
to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares about throwing a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Maybe some room here. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Bitch.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
I'll break it.
Might as well give it to him again.
Run game is good, balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. Remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Motion from the back. They'll go play action with Moore. Stepping to the right. Bought a little time, lets it go. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
We can play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Throwing Moore. That's wheeled in. It's Moore. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Ducks want to move quickly.
That was a really nice throw down the field. This is a quarterback who prides himself on his downfield accuracy, and that's a play they desperately needed here. Not a lot of time left at the end of the first half, but that big
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Moore will throw. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's going for the big play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. All that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running or throwing it in the second half, throwing it specifically. I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung.
Going over the top. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking for a gap. It's Davison. Oh, he's got some space. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's Moore to throw. Going deep. Goes high to pull it in. The whistle sounded, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a second left. Now to see if they can score before the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Moore to the air. Here's the pressure. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Bro. Oh, man. Talk about, it was almost to the point. They almost scored that bitch. The defense standing up.
And the Hoosiers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 28. line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Slides past the sticks, and he reversed on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
When quarterbacks learn to take checkdowns, man, they become way more efficient. They become way better. They get way more possessions, and he does a really good job. It's not his primary guy, but he looks down the field. He doesn't force the football, but checks it down to his running back and still makes a big play because it was the right decision.
Dante Moore. That's caught. It's Moore. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Moore will throw. Under fire. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. It's first down from the 11. From the red zone, it's Davison. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Ducks! And they have 6 more to go with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. Looking to throw on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy. Remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
Makes the grab. And he's dragged down. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line. The shotgun on third down. The throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take it.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. It's shot.
That tells you a lot about their confidence of this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The run inside. It's Richard. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field. Making
Damn,
a nice
that
tackle.
was over touchdown.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
The power of Austin Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch him napping on the run and nothing doing.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive.
Field goal unit is not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Damn, bro.
It's never a chance. Incomplete.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Time to take a shot. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
That's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Fires downfield. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
That's a really nice looking throw. When I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives him a chance. He makes this offense go.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Here comes the heat. Finds his back in the middle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. So we open the final period with a third down play. Dante Moore wants to throw again. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They have the lead in the one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Moore to throw for it on fourth down. Gets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Leaves it with the back. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Unleashes it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little
That's
bit of
cool.
space to
The
operate.
defense, man.
That's great
This
coverage.
defense is
Being
crazy.
right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Here's a hit. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're putting their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, but you're going to have time to throw.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down.
So actually, he was back to the road.
Then something weird began to happen.
He got me.
Stroud, well protected.
I can't even be mad at it, bro. His defense was just insane, bro. Like, I could not do nothing against this nigga defense, bro. I'm talking about nothing.
Up 6. There's only way Jack. Can we shout out my
Like, bro, that shit is so crazy, bro. I can't do nothing against that nigga defense, bro.
Next season, it was clearly affected him negatively. Stroud began to lead his back rest. The offensive line clearly developed into a bigger issue in his second season. It was clearly affected him negatively. Stroud began to lead his back throwing off mountains, which literally swerved.
That's all the so fucking bad. You ain't gonna lie. I think they're going to try to do. What are they doing? But the whole time, being so ass, this nigga just said, fucking God.
Instead of that top-level quarterback we saw in 2023, Stroud looked more average than
Oh, here, good.
line play, enters the wide outside Collins, and habits, and the drop of confidence. Still, that's the top out of the bottom in the playoffs. Justin Herbert was off for the quarters of the season.
Hey, we see them in the playoffs.
Expect to a blowout victory for the Texans, but in the divisional round versus the Chiefs.
On the banks of Lake Washington, it's Husky Stadium. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the Washington Huskies. Reese Davis, David Powell, Jesse Palmer here. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
The most beautiful views from the water on Lake Washington, Husky Stadium, is something special. You can see the lake, the mountains, you can see it all from kickoff. This is one of the most glorious views in all of college sports. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Washington likely to try to put it deep to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. Hand off Isaac Brown. Makes it past the marker. There's a crease. He's at the 40.
That's the best run of the day right there.
He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Louisville.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
Stroud also missed 3 weeks due to injury. This was Houston's defense was
And he takes this from inside the 5. 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Williams got it in the middle. It's Elridge. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Let's go, y'all.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. Complete to the left. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move. Fighting off the defender. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down to the 21.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
On a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. And the Huskies are flying down the field. Play fake, Williams. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Here's a little room there. Shoved out of bounds after a big game. They'll mark it at the +42.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Y'all play better, y'all. I feel like you can get across the line.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The inside handoff. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Throwing, Williams. Working the middle, it's complete. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And how about this drive? Like, this offense, just the composure, backed up inside your own 10, a little bit nervous to start, and then you come out, put some plays together, put an explosive play on paper right there, and now set up to go from all the way inside your 10 and possibly get a touchdown.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking 1st down, down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance that the offense might throw it. So defenders playing the pass, getting upfield, getting to the QB. Awesome job.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds one, gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Cardinals in a good spot here with second and short. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down.
Yeah, and this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, H. Brown. Pulled down for the tackle.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Richardson. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation. Beautiful throw out in front of the target.
That's all I get this nigga the ball, boy. He touching like 12.
It's a pickup of 15, a first down.
I picked up a 15 yards.
And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. On first down, it's Brown again. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job in the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down, fist up in the air.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Deep shot for the end zone.
Let's go.
Cardinals. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Let's fucking go.
As quarterbacks, you want
Up top on this bitch ass.
Critical 4th downs.
That's how you go up top on that nigga.
And it paid off.
That's how you go up top. Like, man, boy, that's how you go up top on the nigga, bro.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish
You gotta keep on scoring, though.
30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Defense in press coverage. Play action with Williams. Moving away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Got a first down. Big pick up on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break and the final 2 minutes coming.
I give it to him on that one. I did not expect that nigga to scramble that like that.
That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Completed pass, it goes nowhere. In fact, they lose yardage.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding, covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football into the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Makes the grab. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Here's Williams to throw. Dances away to buy time. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
The Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to move the chains. Washington now on 4th down. Send the tight end in motion. Has to get there to move the sticks. And he's not even close to the line to gain, and the defense makes the stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Got his man on the right. Knocked down at the 22. That's a first down, and they can still stop the clock.
Love the play call. I love being aggressive there in the first play of the drive, backed up on your own end. There's a lot of coordinators that would just try to run the ball, get some more room, get into a rhythm, but they're taking a shot right away, find some real estate. Receiver, QB on the same page. That's looking really nice if you're on offense.
Hand off for Brown. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. Just about set to get this second half underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Williams throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
That's a really good-looking throw right there. That was a tight spiral, too. You guys remember the great Washington Husky quarterback, Warren Moon? I don't think anybody threw a more pretty ball than Warren Moon did. Tightest spiral I've ever seen. That right there reminded me of old number 1.
Finds his way for 3 after the 33. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Williams will pass. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Oh, do this shit.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Williams. They'll run the screen. Crosses the 45. Still running at the 40. Steered out of bounds at about
Oh, I did not see that shit.
and they are threatening.
I did not see it develop.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check down throw, but he got it to him in space, and all of a sudden he does the rest, right? He's able to see the field. He's making people miss. He's got tremendous contact balance and speed. They get an explosive play in the passing game on a simple check down throw to the running back.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Here's a give to Washington. Could be an alley. Headed to the end zone. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Washington. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Chris. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game. And I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
They'll give it to Brown. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays thrown.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. It's forward. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game.
Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? They'll throw it to the back of the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete to the right. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about.
Just trying to get a couple yards. Just trying to get a couple yards.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws. Got a man. It's McCoy. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got his man downfield. Touchdown Cardinals! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. The Cardinals with a counter punch.
Let's fucking go.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets to his progression, David, if he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between the quarterback and the wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on
just
that
basically
play.
do the shit the regular way. Why y'all trying to switch it up like that?
He'll start the return inside his spot. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Motion from the wide receiver. Williams on the play fake. Moves around to clear up the vision.
Let's go.
Intercepted, and the defense is set him up. Takes it the other way.
Let's fucking go,
And
y'all.
he's wrapped up after
That's
a
what we
solid
needed.
return on the pick.
That pick sealed the game right there. Like, you gotta believe in the defense, man. That's really what it is, Shaq. You gotta believe in the defense. Defense is going to win this
The
game.
Cardinals trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Here's Brown. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
It's all about the patience, man. It's all about patience.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Going for 6.
Oh,
And he dropped it. He had a touchdown
catch that.
right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge
quick one right there.
And he got it!
A lot of niggas got to score times 2.
It's a 2-score game.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th
go,
quarter. Now
y'all.
they take a 2-possession lead. You got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a
All
little
we
bit
want to do
more,
is seal the game.
and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for a long football on that, but instead he's out of bounds at the 14.
Back to cover 4, y'all. I switch it up. Cover 4.
Husky's offense out there and ready to go. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. Hit as he throws.
God.
Picked off. What a play to set him
Oh
up.
boy, got another pick.
And this is exactly the situation you want to get in as a defense. You got the lead late in the football game. You know they got to throw. And what do? You get to the quarterback, you hit him, and you get pressure on him. And then what happens, Palmer?
Yeah, it's complimentary football, David, no question about it. They're just putting the hammer down right now with the lead, and the defense playing accordingly, now giving it back to their offense for an opportunity to pad this lead even further here as we're in the 4th quarter.
He'll do it himself. Pulled down at the 11.
Oh, you still got to complete objectives? No, I'm still not going to bet on it.
When you're a defensive guy and you're
Roll the Blues
you
is
want to
not
hit the
good.
quarterback, but
It's
you
not
know
good.
if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up.
You don't get to do the whole high school experience. Just let us do a senior year, bro. I got to be all it is. Them niggas do a senior year at the RTG. And then basically after your senior year, you get whatever rank you get, you go to the college shit.
This one, no, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
He's
I
tackled
just wish
right
them
at the
niggas could
10-yard
switch that
line,
shit
and they're
up.
trying to cash in on this
He
drive.
got to stop that shit.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Off play action. We reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Unleashes to the end zone. First down, Cardinals. Makes a grab right along the back of the end zone.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
15-point lead, going for 2 here. If they get it, it'll be a 3-possession game. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3 possession game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
No.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is the day Palmer they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Throwing, Williams. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
Tight end now in motion. Play fake, Williams. This time he's got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Williams looking for a man. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
We haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been...
Touchdown, Huskies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle. Nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy late in games that you know you can trust. Game on the line, just need to get 1 first down. And Palmer, they can run it, they can play it safe, but they give it to their dude, and he delivers.
And that's a play that they can run in their sleep, too. Something they practice all week long, and they carry it in their playbook each and every week. It's a good play call because you're dialing up something that all 11 guys know in the back of their hands. win. They go out and get the execution needed to win this game.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers. And they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of points.
That nigga. Oh, this nigga's like him. Like, bro, damn, nigga. Like, give me your
These
face.
fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to move the sticks from Brown. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. One more play to pad the stats.
That nigga scored that bitch.
Throws to the tight end. That's caught. It's Eldridge. And they fight him to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column, but they'll come up a little short as time
Sometimes these
expires.
guys take too long.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get...
Job accomplished.
It's okay. We bought it. We bought it. We bought it for 50 bucks. You're not allowed to eat. What talking about? Y'all just got with me. Yeah, y'all got y'all. They say they want to do it. I got it.
Hey, stop.
Look at that. That shit don't matter for real. Look, they always said it. So many niggas want to mix me news. Why these niggas so messy?
Holidays in a couple of weeks. I think the game is over. I just needed to tell you this face to face.
Don't say it.
You're gonna be eligible to become a member of Navy Federal Credit Union because I'm an Air Force veteran. My whole family enjoyed it. You get a little bit of casual response card. I know this is a lot.
You don't put me against Oregon for sure. You already know. I already know.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our
Oregon.
members are the mission.
You're going to see the Oregon Ducks running out. Watch.
We're leaving.
A live look between the hedges. Sanford Stadium in
I told you.
It's the Oregon Ducks and the Georgia Bulldogs.
Now we got all four together.
Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Anytime you step between the hedges at
I can
Sanford
tolerate
Stadium,
Oregon on the
you
road.
know you are on hallowed ground in college football.
They
This
got
is
to
one of the
lose
best places you'll ever watch a college football game. The red and the black, the dogs, even the Uggers are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Ducks ready to kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Start off in the trenches, y'all. Start off in the trenches. I like how I hit.
They'll start on the ground. Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9.
Well, it's plays like that that help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another first down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the dogs do.
Steps to his left, out of the pocket. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Tripped up for the tackle.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see, that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Fires one high and deep. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
I didn't know how many DBs was there too.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Makes the catch. It's Johnson. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Unloads to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled. Palmer, you got a #1 receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double teams? What kind of coverages do you mix up? But a lot of attention early on that young man.
Yeah, and I think
intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Got to on the return. He's at the top. And he's going to run it all the way back. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks up the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense, go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point was good. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Moore. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moore, play action. Pocket breaking down. Unleashes one. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Tearing shit up in Oregon. Tearing shit up in Oregon. That's what I'm talking about, man. Tearing shit up in Oregon, y'all. Tearing shit up. That's how you like shit up in Oregon, y'all. 6-1 right now, man. Honestly, I love the record. I love the record. The record honestly indicates that we're really good. We're really good at this. But yeah, like straight up, bro. I just want to keep winning, man. Like fuck all the other shit, bro. I just want to keep winning, bro. Some of these players, man, these niggas do be hard. But you just gotta pull through. What a beautiful time. Everything has been really, copacetic. Nothing too crazy. Just copacetic. I really getting ready for the Madden. For real. Madden is where I really want to compete because I really want to win Super Bowls, man. Like, I really want to lock down Super Bowls, man. I want to lock it down, bro. I want to get more than I got last year. All it takes is the right team, right defense. I think I'm going defense heavy when I first start Ultimate Team. I think I'm going defense heavy. Make sure I get the best 85 overall defensive niggas. You know, I want the cheese. I want the cheese, man. Can't promise George right away, but I can't promise I'll take you. What the fuck is that? They're flying in 6 or 3 years. This is a little clean, little smooth, little. Dead man. These niggas up the Heisman right now. They probably got dog shit in motherfucking game. I really hope it be like this on the man too, because it's like, bro, if they could give us UT points for playing this, I will play now, bro. I have no problems with playing now more. They giving UT points. I hope this ain't no just like trying to persuade niggas to go to UT though. I got it. Let's go! Because at this point, They should already know. NCAA should already know, nigga. Ain't nobody. I'm not touching that UT mode. I'm not touching that shit. I'm not touching it. Man, bro. Anybody that touch it, man. I hope y'all have fun. Let's play Texas, man. Let's try Texas.
Please, bro. Take your walk and throw it off.
Ooh!
Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Texas Longhorns. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, this is the matchup that everybody has been looking forward to all season. You might remember Texas got off to a rocky start under young quarterback Arch Manning last year in Columbus. But he is better, and the team has improved around him. Ohio State was in the college football playoff last year, and Ryan Day expects this team to be even better. We'll find out here today. This is the matchup everybody's been waiting for. Reese?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Throwing Manning. Oh, they're after him. Outside the pocket, let's go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down play. They're dealing with a second and long. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Manning. And he drops it.
Like, bro, what's going on with the catching, bro?
Man, that's one you expect him to make it. He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Manning lines up in the gun on third down. Connection to the right. Goes down immediately.
No window, gotta push that
They
bitch.
needed it. It'll be a first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The short hands, it's Smothers. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. They'll give it to Brown. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield until the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to move around before finally moving forward.
The Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside, it's Smothers. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Manning, under fire. Nowhere close to that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Third down from the gun, Manning fires to the wideout. Finds space. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Big play.
It'll be a second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. scanning the field. It's Manning. Throws to the back.
Oh,
And wings
you
it
get out
incomplete.
touchdown.
On the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your
I'm
read
confident.
and execute this
Confident
passing
it's
play
an
if you're
issue.
throwing it.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the fifth.
Let's go. Confident, bro.
Pulls it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the horns are ready.
Hey, bro, you was a little too close to that cannon, my nigga.
Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Saying, trying to be heard above the noise. Got the back over the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Buckeyes in the hurry up. That's why you want to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. It lets you beat a blitz. It lets you get a first down.
And that makes me think, do I run the blitz? How do I leave him open? Because they keep dumping it off to the running back and having success. I'm going to think twice about bringing the blitz. Nice read by the QB. Nice job by the running back getting some extra yards and getting the first down.
He's got him this time. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Julian with the play fake. Got out of trouble and throws. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. 4th down, Saying. Makes a grab past the
He
marker.
caught that shit,
He's
bro.
got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Saying, looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
That boy got too greedy. He give us the win. He gives us the win. He got too greedy, man. It's crazy. That's what happens when you play too greedy, man. Fuck out of here. This the championship game for real? I better put on my best effort. Big Oregon, just in case it is the championship game. I gotta pick the best of the best.
Mississippi. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Ole Miss Rebels. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes.
This is not an anime because it's not no type of
The Ducks will kick off first, and here we go.
presentation. I think they might have a presentation for the night.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return.
Let's go!
DB's right up on the receivers. Wasting no time taking a shot. He holds it in and nobody's close. He's loose. Touchdown Rebels. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
To the rock.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And I love right out of the gate, this offense is going to be creative. They're going to try to get their best players the football out in the open field. You saw it right there.
Throwing more. Feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel them, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make the play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Here's more to throw. Got a man. It's Davison. Oh, the quick spin move. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but
There's some room. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Run the football. It's always been the statement. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running of the football, the physicalness. Run the ball.
Touchdown, Ducks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he puts through the extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and miss the pick 6, but he needs to be more accurate.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Going downfield for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
Well, I knew the coach.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Dante Moore. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A big 3rd down coming in high time. Gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. Brought down inside the 15, marking at the 14-yard line. Now a 4th down decision to be made by this offense. 4th down, Moore. Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Ducks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd.
within the Big Ten. But it is like a book.
Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. The tight end gets the handoff on 3rd and short. You don't see that every day. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Paul, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and then you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play you've practiced all week long. That's the...
And he's in! Touchdown, Oregon!
Well, they didn't overthink that one. 4th and goal down close like that. You just turn around, David, hand it off to the big fella and let him do the rest.
And a lot of times in these situations, 4th down and goal, you see quarterbacks sneak so much. They trust the big running back and know he's going to drive his feet forward, finish the run, and get the touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they pay off the drive, covering just 22 yards, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He returns it almost to the 35. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Solid work on that one. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the... Turning it on! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB, formation into the boundary, try to take advantage of you necessarily spreading out, sending more resources to the field, try to take advantage. Offense gave it a whirl, but the defense, they did not move. They did their assignments, got the TFL.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a 3-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You can flex him out in...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss! He got it big down in bounds. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he added the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Moore with the play fake. Bringing the heat. Buried before he could blink.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Moore throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down, just throwing in completion. So 3rd in California. defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. Here's the pressure. Pucks it out of the air. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that third down. They hit the drag route. They get a nice gain, but that now sets up fourth down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on third downs, you got to start thinking about routes down the field.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes the quick grab. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes, and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
This is why athletic QBs are so hard to play. You think you got him nailed, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, he's outside the pocket, throwing strikes, making big plays.
Either I want to go straight off small and have the ball in the FCS. We start off in
The Rebels come to the line on the heels of that big pass play.
with a big hit.
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Maybe a crease. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he's...
Touchdown, Rebels! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Davison. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Throwing more. Under fire. He'll throw it. It's complete to the right.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things, scrambles outside the pocket, and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle a guy up like this with so much talent.
They get it up, rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The duck signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Now here's more. It's complete. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
Well, this is huge for this defense because they're playing against a Heisman-caliber quarterback, a guy that can hurt them in a variety of ways. They better be able to get pressure on him throughout the course of this game. They did right there.
Here's more to throw. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. More to the air again. Gonna try to get it himself. He stopped just inches away from the first down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of the defense. The Rebels will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the screen.
Pulls it in down the sideline. Oh, he's got some space.
Let's go.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd.
We finally got a big play.
Touchdown, Ducks.
It's the long time.
Extra point here will tie the game.
That is so hard to defend. QB wants to
Ooh,
make a
it
play
took a
from the
long time.
pocket, but does a great job escaping to his left, eyes down the field. Palmer, he looked like a young athletic Jesse Palmer, getting outside the pocket and throwing a dime.
I would have torn my ACL if I had tried to roll out to my left like that in my playing days, but how about this quarterback keeping his eyes downfield, never quitting on the play, and finding a viable option and delivering an accurate throw so that he can advance it after the catch and take it all the way into the end zone.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Ducks. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That's how you play right there.
He'll start to return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had them all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Firing to the right, complete. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Going with the counter play here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Finds the tight end. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Holds and fires complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion.
Our defense is on fire.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they created a negative play.
Trying to beat the DT. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Bringing it back. The 40. He will finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision, making 2 picks here in the third quarter. This is
second half.
Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations.
They're about to be up 21.
They're going to need him to play better.
21,
he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
He hurls one deep down the left side. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He'll be
That's my fault. Them niggas closed out on that shit quick as fuck.
What a play
My
there.
bad.
He'll get this drive
I'll tell you what, that's my
started
bad.
from the 29.
That's not even on.
Not
Go.
even look up there, incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Oh, yeah. What I'm talking about.
Man, this thing's starting to snowball
Pick
now.
season over here, man.
Second interception in as many drives. This quarterback has got to be able to turn the page and make better decisions.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Hard running there. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley and knock him down for a loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll go play action with Moore. Got his man out of the backfield. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh! Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense did exactly.
Oh, that's how you do that, bro. Oh my God, I just bust his ass. That's what you call a real ass busting right there, bro. They didn't want right now, y'all. They didn't want it. Looking good, regular. I think I'm gonna do a simulation, man, before it get too late, man. I just get tired. But I've been having so much fun playing the college football, though. Like, we got like 2 hours of content in, so it's pretty good. So we're gonna go to the simulation.